Wind is coming our way, and he's bedded with his head facing up. Well, it's first morning in Kansas. I've been just driving around this morning doing some glassing from the roads, trying to just get a little bit of a bearing on one, what fields are planted in what, because there are crops on this public ground, and then two, hunting pressure, where's people parking the most, and three, deer densities. Like, is there a certain pocket of public that's holding more deer than others? And four, just trying to put eyes on a big buck. One that gets me excited and I want to chase. So anyway, head to the next piece. We're gonna see if we can find some more deer on the public side. Oh, 4.5-year-old 10-point. I can access off that backside. Good to know. But yeah, that mid-morning time frame has been heavy on movement. We're kind of starting to come into that right now, so the next couple of hours should be pretty decent movement. That was a good deer. 140-inch 10. Slide down here in the grass and see which way his head's facing. Wind is coming our way, and he's bedded with his head facing up. Slow crawl my way up. We had two does with him. One of them was bedded high. Part of it, that was a huge deer. Holy cow.
I was up there, and from up there it looks like you blew it.
Yeah. It would look that way.
It would appear that way.
It would appear that way, but see how it works, the gravitational pull of the earth, it was their time to move.
Oh, so they didn't even see you?
No. They didn't go far. That's him on the front. Big deer.
See all that?
Everywhere. I've counted 10 scrapes. We're sitting in here somewhere. We gotta figure out how to get in here. Dude, this is tore up. We got the stands hung. We'll take you on a whitetail cribs tour. Right here, as you can see, I've got my stand, the shooter stand, right here in this cedar tree. Didn't have to trim anything. Cedars are very malleable. You can move these branches around and place them however you want without having to trim anything, which is ideal. Ethan's set, it's a lot more brushy, but him hand holding a camera, he can get wherever he needs to be. So Ethan's maybe, what would that be? 7 foot, 8 foot?
Yeah, probably 8 foot.
And I might be 9 to 10 feet in the cedar. But we'll be able to communicate with each other. This pocket out in front, obviously you guys saw that just a little bit ago. There's like 10 scrapes and a ton of rubs. There's trails cutting every which way, big tracks. It's a good spot. I think this spot is,
Yeah.
it could happen right here. So back to the truck. Good?
Yep.
All right, guys, we're getting ready for the morning. We've just got a little bit of sun peeking through. We're about 10 minutes into first light, which is exactly what I wanted to do walking in here. We're just kind of taking our time getting in because we go over this big ridge and we drop down in the bottom, and before we drop down in the bottom to get to the tree stands, I want to be able to glass that whole thing and make sure that we're not bumping anything out of that canyon. We're going to probably just sit into late morning today, maybe toward like noon or just after, and then just reevaluate, regame plan, see what we've seen. But anyway, we're going to get in there. Excited about this morning. It feels good. Where we've got the tree stand. It's right down here. I just glassed all of this. I don't see any deer. So we're going to drop around the back side, the left side of this knob, and hook into the tree stands. You ready? Oh, yeah. He's big, dude. I've got a big buck in this cut about 500-600 yards away. I'm gonna see if I can rattle and see if it carries up there. Oh my gosh. That's a giant.
That's one of the bigger deer you're gonna see me pass.
Yeah, dude. That was...
If he'd have been a 10, I was gonna shoot him. Once he got right here to like 20 yards and started walking head on, I already made the decision I'm not going to. And then when he turned to go left, I was like kind of trying to talk myself into it, and I went like this, and I was like, nah, dude, if I wasn't gonna shoot him when he was calm at 20 yards, I'm not gonna shoot him when he's alert at 30.
Yeah.
I don't want this hunt to end. That was a big deer.
Yeah, that was.
It's only day 2. We just hung these stands. Actually, no, I'm not gonna regret that because that was awesome.
Yeah.
I'm really glad I passed that deer because, dude, our hunt would have been over. That was a slam dunk.
Yeah. There was part of me that was like, he's not passing this. And then he got closer and I looked over at you and I didn't see you draw and I was like, yeah, he's passing it. And I'm glad you did because, like,
I bet you got some good footage of that.
yeah.
I had him at 18 yards, broadside, completely calm,
Yeah.
not a care in the world. He didn't get weary until he was right here at 5 yards.
Yeah.
Rattled him in from freaking 600 yards away.
Yeah.
I had to pass him. That was wild, dude, first morning. Well, first morning, like actually trying to hunt. Well, that was pretty crazy. We just had a giant 8-point come into 5 yards right below the tree. Hadn't even gotten this angle set up for the camera, but Ethan got some incredible footage on the main camera. That big pocket back there, way off on the private side. I saw him there. I glassed him first thing when we got in the set and rattled to him, and he came straight in. I mean, within probably 5 minutes, he was on top of us. Jumped the fence, came in perfect. I decided to pass him. I know what's in here. It's only day 2. It's actually our first day even really trying to hunt. We've just been trying to figure out stand locations, and we're in a really, really good spot. We have like 9 days left to hunt. I love this tag. I love this hunt. I'm gonna hit the horns together here in a second and see if I can bring another buck in. We'll see. Rattling in Kansas is fun. He's going right at the cedar tree.
I knew this spot was gonna be good, but my gosh. Wild morning. Love it. Love me some Kansas.
What do you got for yardage there?
What's that?
What do you got for yardage? Yardage?
52 and a half. I can feel that Casey's energy shot rolling through my veins.
That's how it's supposed to feel, bud. That's how you know it's working.
I guess this gives me a heightened sense of...
Smoked him. Are you from around here?
I feel like my heart rate is freaking 110 right now.
Do you have your watch on?
No, I don't, but literally that energy thing, that energy shot, I can feel it. It does feel like I have a big deer in front of me though.
Smoking him.
Dude, this bow shoots so good. The Hoyt RX-9.
Oh, buddy. Buddy.
We good. We good. 1.5 inch group. I'll take it. You're not supposed to be like that.
Whoops.
Yeah, that is a whoops, dang it. I think I got one more spare in the truck, so we're
Unless
good.
nocturnal.
Yeah, those aren't cheap. All right, we're getting loaded up to head out for the evening hunt. We sat until about noon, got out of the stand, did a little bit of glassing, came back to the trucks, went and got some lunch, and then came straight back out here, shot the bow a little bit, just made sure everything was still good, and it is. Grabbed the decoy. We're gonna bring the decoy in tonight and see if that helps us bring any deer down closer to where we're actually sitting. We had that big deer coming, the second deer we had this morning come in, and he was about 110 yards, and he never committed to coming down into the bottom. So I'm gonna set out a decoy, just give him a reason to come down and check things out. But that's it. We are about to head out. Wish us luck. These things are so loud.